लाइन चलेगा, खुली लाइन चल। परेड मध्य सच करेगा, मध्य सच। परेड विश्राम होगा, विश्राम।
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర ప్రజలందరికీ గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the parade commander and all personnel who have participated in today's parade for an outstanding turnout and an excellent drill. I would also like to compliment the organizers of the various floats depicting the various facets of development of Andhra Pradesh. భారత రాజ్యాంగం అమలులోకి వచ్చి గణతంత్ర దేశంగా అవతరించిన శుభ సమయం ఇది. ఎందరో మహనీయులు త్యాగ ఫలంగా నేడు మనం ఈ వేడుకలు జరుపుకుంటున్నాం. ప్రజల ఆకాంక్షలకు అనుగుణంగా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్రం ప్రభుత్వం ఎన్నో పథకాలు అమలు చేస్తుంది. Undaunted by the hurdles that ensued in the wake of bifurcation and the incomplete implementation by the Centre of certain statutory provisions of the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act 2014 and other assurances, the state made giant strides on the development front thanks to the astute leadership of the Chief Minister Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Despite the challenging and non-conducive environment, Andhra Pradesh has not derailed from the path of large-scale development by resolving to overcome the challenges arising from the state reorganization, converting the crisis into an opportunity. The state government has adopted a historic strategy encompassing 5 themes: gross value added, sustainable development goals, Samaja Vikasam, Kutumba Vikasam, and key performance indicators to ensure inclusive and sustainable growth in Andhra Pradesh. The recent decisions announced by the state government, such as the increase in the NTR Bharosa pension from rupees 1,000 a month to rupees 2,000 a month from January onwards, the exemption of motor vehicle tax on 3-wheeler passengers, auto rickshaws, wheeled light goods vehicles, tractors and tractor trailers for agricultural use, provision of 5% reservation to carpoos and remaining 5% to the other EBC quota without affecting existing reservations, and an additional one-time financial assistance of rupees 10,000 for each member of the self-help groups are a further reflection of my government's commitment to social and economic empowerment of the people. During the last 4 years, Andhra Pradesh has emerged as the best economic performer by registering an average growth of 10.52%, whereas the all-India growth rate stood at 7.3%. The net increase of state economy is rupees 3.4 lakh crore, that is 73% within a span of 4 years. This performance has been achieved despite the fact that the residual state of Andhra Pradesh, comprising 58.32% of the population, not having an established capital or any state or national level institutions, or a large metropolis like Hyderabad, which was a driver of economic growth through job creation and revenue generation. Though the monsoons have not been favorable in the last 4 years, agriculture and allied sector has seen an average growth of 11%, whereas the national average was 2.4%. This is a result of the efforts of the government focusing on a strategy to encourage horticulture and allied sectors like dairy and aquaculture with convergence approach and effective management of natural resources leading to sustainability. The industry sector contribution significantly increased from rupees 1.07 lakh crore during 2013-14 to 1.62 lakh crore during 2017-18. The government is attracting the investments both from domestic and external sources through an effective ecosystem leading to number 1 position in ease of doing business successively for 2 years. The service sector significantly increased from rupees 1.90 lakh crore during 2013-14 to 3.20 lakh crore during 2017-18. There has been a consistent growth in service sector because of shifting of administration from Hyderabad to Amravati and various other initiatives. In 2014-15, the per capita income of Andhra Pradesh was 8.4% higher than that of the national. In 2017-18, it is 25.9% more than the national PCI. In absolute terms, the increase in PCI is rupees 59,184, that is 71% within the span of the last 4 years. Under the NTR Bharosa, pensions have been provided to 50.51 lakh beneficiaries at an expenditure of 556.41 crore per month. From 2014-15 to 2018-19, an amount of rupees 24,618.39 crore have been disbursed successfully. Pension amount was enhanced from rupees 200 to 1,000 and recently to rupees 2,000 per month to old age, widow weavers, toddy tappers and AIDS patients and people with disabilities. With this, Andhra Pradesh becomes the only state spending rupees 14,000 crore a year for pensions of the underprivileged. Adharana 2018 is a flagship program of the government, wherein artisans are provided with modern tools with a budget of rupees 964 crores to improve their skills and income levels for enhanced livelihoods. Under this scheme, the government has sanctioned 90% subsidy with beneficiary contribution of 10% covering 4,02,500 beneficiaries. Through 43,616 Anganwadi centers, the government is providing supplementary nutritional program to bridge the gap between the recommended dietary allowance and average daily intake. Giri Goru Muddala to improve nutritional status by eradicating malnutrition among the 1.29 lakh children in tribal areas. Bala Amrutam, the weaning food, is given to 14.65 lakh children between 7 months and 3 years. Midday meals with 16 eggs per child per month for 3 years to 66 years children to 9.31 lakh children. Anna Amrita Hastam to 6.57 lakh pregnant and lactating women. Raksha program is launched to encourage use of sanitary pads among women and adolescent girls to promote menstrual hygiene and thereby prevent infections and dropouts among the adolescent girls. Under this program, sanitary pads are being provided free of cost to all girls students of 8th, 9th and 10th standards at subsidized cost to women. In order to enable the SAG members to undertake highest order livelihood activities, the government have introduced a scheme, Pasupu Kunkuma, to provide a one-time financial assistance of rupees 10,000 per SAG member. With an expenditure of rupees 8604 crore, this scheme has benefited 86,04,304 SAG members. Chandrana Bima program has been launched on October 2, 2016 to provide social security cover for 2.6 crore unorganized sector workers. So far, 2,685 crore have been disbursed, covering 2.1 lakh beneficiaries. Chandrana Bima scheme benefits will include rupees 5 lakhs for accidental death and total disability for age group 18 to 70 years, rupees 2.5 lakhs for partial disability for age groups 18 to 70, and rupees 2 lakhs for natural death age group 18 to 50, and rupees 30,000 for natural death age group 51 to 60 years. Also, scholarships of rupees 1,200 per annum are being released for each child up to 2 children studying the 9th to 12th standard of the insured beneficiaries age group 18 to 60. There are 1.460 crore BPL ration cards and 29,785 fair price shops existing in the state. Additionally, 24 lakh ration cards were issued from June 2014. A ration card holder may draw ration from any fair price shop in the state. Under public distribution system, a maximum of 20 kilos per ration card at rupees 1 per kilo was supplied up to March 2015. The quantum of rice is presently enhanced to 5 kilos per unit without any limit on units by incurring 10,358 crore as subsidy. To provide food and to the poor at affordable prices, 368 Anna canteens were proposed in the state, out of which 166 are already functioning, offering food at rupees 5 per meal. Under the DPM scheme, 25.82 lakh LPG connections were released from 1999 to March 2014 in a period of 15 years, whereas 30.61 lakh LPG connections were released in the last 4.5 years under saturation mode. In the last 4 years, the interest-free loans to the extent of rupees 67,500 crores with an impressive recovery rate of 98% have been disbursed to SHGs by the bank. The government has already released an amount of rupees 240 crore towards interest subsidy to women's groups. Chandrana Pelli Kanuku scheme provides marriage incentive to eligible brides belonging to SC, ST, BC, minorities and other differently abled. So far, marriage incentive is issued for 35,987 applicants with an expenditure of 139.25 crore. The financial incentive varies from rupees 20,000 to 1 lakh to various categories including SC, ST, BC and minorities. Under the Chandrana Kanuka scheme, 6 commodities, red gram, dal, palm oil, channa dal, jaggery, wheat atta and ghee were distributed free of cost for Sankranti and Christmas. A total of 1.25 crore families have been benefited annually on an average from 2014-15 onwards at an expenditure of 1,635 crore during the last 4 years. The government have taken various steps for the welfare of Archakas. 4 commodities, sugar, wheat, atta, vermicelli and ghee were distributed to eligible families as Ramzan Tofa free of cost. An average of 11.25 lakh families are benefited annually from this scheme from 2014-15 onwards. Rupees 136.71 crore has been the expenditure under the scheme from 2014-15 to 2018-19. The government introduced scheme of incentive of rupees 5,000 per month to imams and rupees 3,000 per month to mauzans of incomeless masjids. A total of rupees 30,204 beneficiaries, 30,204 beneficiaries were paid rupees 90.11 crore. AP stage Hajj house is under construction at Vijayawada with an allocation of 23 crores. And the Hajj house is under construction at Kadapa with an allocation of 13 crores. Financial assistance of pilgrimage to Holy Land of Jerusalem has been increased to rupees 40,000 for the pilgrims whose annual income is below 3 lakhs. For other pilgrims whose annual income is above 3 lakhs, the subsidy shall be 20,000. The government have issued orders for enhancing the financial assistance for construction, repair, renovation of churches to rupees 5 lakhs. 817 works with 52.34 crores have been undertaken. Until 2013-14, the overseas education scheme covered only SCs and STs. This government have extended the coverage to include BCs, minorities, EBCs and Kapus. Under Ambedkar Overseas Education Program, the scholarship grant for SC, ST minority students pursuing higher education abroad are enhanced to rupees 15 lakhs from rupees 10 lakhs. Under NTR Videshi Vidyarana, a financial assistance at the rate of rupees 10 lakh per BC student for pursuing higher studies in postgraduate courses in foreign universities is extended. From 2014-15 onwards, a total expenditure of rupees 377.7 crores has been incurred under this scheme, and 4,528 students belonging to the SC, ST minorities, BC and Kapu communities have benefited under the scheme. NTR Unnata Vidyarana was introduced to provide professional guidance to students appearing for competitive examinations, namely UPSC and civil services, examination through reputed private institutions. An amount of rupees 1.3 lakh crore per student is provided as institutional fee, and an amount of rupees 10,000 per month will be paid to the student as a stipend for a period of 9 months. Under this scheme, about 10,000 SC, ST, BC, minority, EBC and Kapu students are receiving help. Government has sanctioned 76 new BC residential schools during the last 4 years. 6 residential schools have started exclusively for the fishermen community. 2 independent residential junior colleges and 12 upgraded junior colleges have been started during the last 4 years to provide educational security to the BC students. For social and cultural integration of BCs, the government has sanctioned BC Bhavans in the district. A total of 549 BC Bhavans and community halls are sanctioned with an outlay of 134.54 crores. Kapu Welfare and Development Corporation, MBC Welfare and Development Corporation, EBC Welfare and Development Corporation, Brahmin Welfare Corporation and Arya Vaisya Welfare and Development Cooperative Corporation have been established for the welfare of the respective communities. A total of 3,75,231 beneficiaries have been given financial assistance worth rupees 1973 crores under the economic development program undertaken by various corporations and federations. The government has sanctioned 388 Kapu Bhavans with an amount of 122.550 crore. Housing has been a priority for the state government. The government has sanctioned 15.78 lakh houses with a project cost of rupees 31,793.42 crore under the NTR Rural Housing Scheme, PMA NTR Gramin and PMA NTR Urban BLC schemes. In addition, 4.40 lakh pending houses under the pre-NTR housing schemes have also been taken up for completion with a project cost of 2,839 crores. Houses are being sanctioned in G+1 pattern in rural areas where land is scarce. As a pilot project, 2,096 houses were sanctioned with a project cost of 104.80 crore in Kuppam and Chittur and Kupudalli of Krishna district. While 1 lakh completed houses were inaugurated in a single day on 2nd October 2017 and the 3 lakh completed houses were inaugurated on 5th July 2018, the government has given priority to provide infrastructure facilities in NTR housing layout colonies, and an amount of rupees 500 crores is provided for the same. In urban housing, PMA NTR Nagar, Affordable Housing in Partnership, AHP, and NTR Urban Housing Beneficiary-led individual construction, 10,15,663 houses are being constructed. In spite of being in deep financial trouble due to bifurcation issues under PMA, NTR Nagar government provides rupees 13,035 crores subsidy physical and social infrastructure and land acquisition purchase cost, apart from providing free land worth several thousands of crores. In NTR Urban Housing, government provides subsidy of rupees 3,284,000 crores. The BLC scheme has been extended in urban development authorities also. Government provides additional financial assistance for each unit of rupees 50,000 in urban development authorities. State government are taking all steps to complete all the houses sanctioned by March 2019. The historic step to waive the loans of farmers worth rupees 24,000 crore has successfully brought the farmers out of the debt trap and drastically reduced the farmers' suicides. The final installment of loan waiver is being processed and will be completed in 2 weeks. Besides, due to constant thrust on key components of agriculture, the GVA in agriculture and allied sectors have almost doubled in the past 4.5 years. I am proud to say that the distress in agriculture sector that is prevalent in other parts of the country has been prevented in the state of Andhra Pradesh due to the comprehensive approach. For the first time in the state, the government initiated a novel program called Raitur Hadam for distribution of tractors and rotovators to the farmers during 2017-18 with maximum subsidy of Rs 2.50 lakhs and distributed 12,217 tractors. In 2018-19, so far, 5,732 tractors were sanctioned, having a target of 11,664. The state government had taken up zero-budget natural farming in a big way. The coverage of farmers in ZBNF in 2016-17 was 40,656 crores. In 2018-19, it is 5.23 lakh crores in the state. ZBNF was selected as one of the 10 best projects out of the 120 global entries at the Paris Peace Forum in November 2018. State government are committed to make Rayalaseema a horticulture hub. An area of 7.30 lakh hectares has been covered under the micro-irrigation in all the 4 districts, benefiting 7.25 lakh farmers. For developing Andhra Pradesh as a global seed hub, the government are establishing mega seed park in 650 acres at Tagandencha agriculture farm in Kurnool district. Government adopted a 3-pronged strategy: water conservation, river linkage, including completion of pending projects, and water management, including micro-irrigation, to achieve the vision of making the state drought-proof and to provide water security to all the citizens. An expenditure of Rs 64,333.62 crore is incurred in water resources sector. Irrigation facilities are provided to an extent of 32.02 lakh acres, including stabilization. State government has given highest importance for the completion of Podavaram project, which is the lifeline of the state. Total expenditure incurred is Rs 15,585.17 crore, out of which 10,449.30 crore is incurred after 2014. Works are in full swing and is scheduled to supply water by gravity in the next Kharif season. It is programmed to complete the project by the end of 2019. The Podavaram project achieved several milestones and recently entered the Guinness Book of World Record by pouring 32,315.50 cubic meter of concrete in 24 hours, besides winning the CBIP award. To realize early benefits of Podavaram project, government completed Pattiseema lift scheme and linked 2 major rivers, Godavari and Krishna. During the last 4 years, crop seasons, 263 TMC of Godavari water is diverted to Krishna. The scheme not only saved the crop in Krishna Delta, but also facilitated supply of Krishna water from Srisalam Reservoir for the requirement of drought-prone Rayalaseema regions and Nellore. The value of output in the Krishna Delta is Rs 44,000 crore in the last 4 crop seasons against investment of 1,667 crore of this project. In order to realize early benefits from the ongoing projects, government prioritized 62 projects to complete them in a time-bound manner. Out of these, 18 projects are completed and inaugurated. 5 projects are completed and ready for inauguration. 26 projects are in progress and are scheduled to be completed before 2019 monsoon. And 13 new projects are at various stages of sanction and grounding. To transfer water from surplus basins to deficit basins, government have taken the task of interlinking of all major rivers in the state. Godavari Krishna river link, namely Pavitra Sangamam, is already completed with the commissioning of the Pattiseema lift scheme. Mega projects of Godavari Penna link to transfer 320 TMC of water to the drought-prone areas of Guntur, Prakasham, Nellore, Chittur and Kadapa districts, and the supply of water to Somasila Reservoir is proposed to be taken up in 5 phases. The phase 1 of the Godavari Penna link to supplement water to NSP Right Canal is already commenced. The works of Vamshadhara Nagavali link, Nagavali Swarnamukhi, Vegavati, Champavati rivers link are in progress. It is also proposed to link Godavari, Champavati, Nagavali rivers and the Uttarandhra Sujala Sravanti. All these links will create a grand link of all major rivers in the state, Mahasangamam. The growth of industry and manufacturing in sector in UAP has outpaced industrial growth in India over the last 3 years. This is in contrast to the 10-year period from prior to 2014, when industrial growth in AP lagged behind India. In 2017-18, the growth rates of industrial sector were 4.40% for India and 8.49% for AP. State government is tracking 2,633 large-scale and mega projects which committed investment of Rs 15.77 lakh crore with an employment potential of 33.30 lakhs. Out of these, 820 projects have gone into production with committed investment of Rs 1.82 lakh crore and committed employment of 2.80 lakhs. Further, a total of 1,211 projects are at civil work stage with a committed investment of 5.27 lakh crore and a committed employment of 7.66 lakhs. Marquee companies that include Isuzu Motors, Pepsi, Cadbury's, Kellogg's, Greenply, Gamesa Suzlon Energy, Colgate Palmolive, Tata Chemicals, Berger Paints, Aurobindo Pharma, Laurus Labs, Hospira Healthcare, Dr. Reddy's Labs, Lupin, Rexam, etc. has started commercial production in Andhra Pradesh. Automotive sectors attracted projects which committed investment of Rs 24,615 crore with companies such as Kia Motors. The government has so far received Rs 21,573 crores worth investment proposals in the pharma sector, which can potentially generate employment for 0.43 lakh people in the state. Andhra Pradesh is proud of having attracted one of the largest FDIs in a greenfield project in India in recent times. Indonesian pulp and paper giant Asia Pulp and Paper Group is setting up not only India's but perhaps the largest paper mill in a single site in the world at Ramayapatnam in Prakasam district with an investment of 24,500 crores. The state government recently entered into an MOU with the Adani Group to set up a renewable powered 5GD data center in Visakhapatnam with a proposed investment of rupees 70,000 crore. One in every five mobile sites produced in India is now made in Andhra. Andhra is an Andhra product. Over 3 to 3.5 million phones are produced every month in AP today. The AP Tourism Development is currently tracking 200 investment projects across subsectors such as hotels, resorts, amusement parks, adventure activities, water sports, with investment potential of rupees 15,325 crore and employment potential of 82,874. The state government have taken up skill development initiatives on a big scale. Already 88.66 lakh beneficiaries have been covered under the AP SSDC training programs over the last 4.5 years. Mukhyamantri Yuvanestam scheme was launched to benefit unemployed youth with monthly allowance to pursue skill development courses. Over 4.3 lakh unemployed youth have been sanctioned under the scheme, and rupees 3.5 lakhs have been paid and unemployment allowance of rupees 1,000 each till date. Government have launched a recruitment drive to provide jobs in government sector to unemployed youth. Andhra Pradesh has topped in employability level among states according to India Skill Reports 2019. The Amravati-Anantapur Greenfield Expressway with a length of 384 kilometers and a cost of rupees 20,000 crore is going to be a reality soon. Necessary approvals are being processed to make this historic initiative that will reduce time from farthest Rayalaseema district to Amravati to just 4 hours. Since June 2014 to date, 22,164 kilometers of roads have been upgraded as national highways. Further, state government have taken up upgradation of all state roads from existing standards to double lane standards based upon scientific traffic survey. The objective of providing pothole-free highways to the citizens has been a satisfactory achievement of the government. Airports in the residual Andhra Pradesh did not have adequate infrastructure. The state government have reduced the tax on aviation turbine fuel from 16% to 1%, the first of its kind in the country. The state government have provided land for the existing airports expansion free of cost to AI for airports at Vijayawada, Rajahmundry, Tirupati and Kadapa. State capital Amaravati got connected to the first international sector, Singapore, with the viability gap provided by state government. State government have taken action to develop 3 airports at Bhogapuram near Visakhapatnam, Varavakal near Kurnool and Dhamavaram near Nellore district. State government have also taken up with the AI for development of new airports at Donakonda in Prakasam district and an airstrip at Kuppam in Chittor district. Due to the robust port policy, Government of Andhra Pradesh could award 2 new ports under the PPP, Bhavanapadu Port in Srikakulam district and Kakinada SEZ Port in East Godavari and Ramayapatnam Port in Prakasam district on ownership basis. The state government had devised a convergence strategy for optimum utilization in Narega, MNRGs and flagship programs for creation of certain basic rural infrastructure with active involvement of about 24 line departments. From 2014-15 onwards, about 23,553 kilometers CC roads have been constructed under the Chandrana Bata. About 11,253 kilometers of WBM gravel roads were laid with an expenditure of rupees 713.38 crores. The government are planning to ensure 100% coverage of all internal roads with CC roads in the next 2 years. A record number of 2,071 Gram Panchayat buildings are constructed with an expenditure of rupees 203.38 crores. In addition to this, 996 Gram Panchayat buildings are under progress during the current financial year. A total number of 565 Anganwadi buildings have been constructed with an expenditure of rupees 170.56 crores. 375 buildings have been constructed with an expenditure of rupees 442.90 crores under the Sri Shakti Bhavans for use of Mahila Samakya's. Construction of 35 buildings is under progress. State was declared ODF on 7/7/2018 and the efforts of the state have been recognized by the Government of India through Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin Award 2018. Subsequent declaration of ODF, state is now moving to ODF Sustainability Plus and ODF activities. The state government are working with a vision to construct 9,000 SWPCs by January 2019 and so far 7,813 SWPC centers with an expenditure of 280.80 crores have been completed. This initiative has provided an employment opportunity to 30,000 sanitary workers as green ambassadors. The government are contemplating to construct underground drainage system in all the habitations which are having more than 2,000 population to effectively treat the liquid waste generated from rural households. Village parks is a new initiative taken up during 2018 and so far 98 village parks have been completed with an expenditure of 3.24 crores. The state government are planning to provide 70 liters per day potable water with 10% household collections for all habitations through Jaladhara program. AP Drinking Water Supply Corporation has been formed and DPRs are prepared for an amount of 22,000 crore for 13 districts. Under drinking water supply scheme to rural areas, 7,348 habitations have been covered through 4243 SVS and MES schemes, duly incurring an expenditure of rupees 2103.93 crore, while 1127 habitations have been covered through solar energy-based dual pump pipe water supply schemes. Another 325 fluoride-affected habitations have been covered through community water purification plants. Chronic kidney disease-affected habitation, numbering 207, are programmed to be covered through NTR Sujala community treatment plants in Srikakulam and Prakasham district, with an estimated cost of 22.59 crores. And the NTR Sujala's 26 projects have been completed and are functioning successfully, while 54 projects are under construction. Another 45 projects are at tender evaluation stage, where work will commence soon. Development of infrastructure is envisaged in 110 urban local bodies to achieve national benchmarks in sectors of water supply, septage management, roads, stormwater drains, parks and green spaces and burial grounds, parks at a cost of 6,000 crore in phase 1 during financial year 2018-19. Tenders worth rupees 6,000 crores are floated. Andhra Pradesh Urban Water Supply and Seepage Management Project, covering 50 ULBs, has been taken up with an assistance of 5,188 crores from Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. Tenders for phase 1 of 21 ULBs and phase 2 of 29 ULBs have been invited. As a part of introduction of contactless, paperless and cashless system in administration and to improve the delivery, service delivery being provided by ULBs, thereby improving transparency and accountability, a unified ERP solution has been developed in all 110 ULBs, with consisting of 21 modules like revenue, expenditure, citizen interface and administration modules. Anytime, anywhere, online integrated building permission system is automated in 110 ULBs. Digital door number plates with unique response code are provided for all the households of 110 ULBs in Andhra Pradesh. The Forest Department has taken up massive afforestation program christened Vanam Manam, increasing green cover in the state by 2,146 square kilometers as per India State of Forest Report 2017. The state stood first in the country in forest cover. During the past 4 years, more than 90 crore seedling plants have been planted in city. From being a power deficit state before bifurcation, AP has now turned into power surplus state due to various steps initiated by the government. All the agriculture feeders are being supplied 9 hours for free power. All the consumers other than agriculture are being extended 24/7 power supply. Andhra Pradesh has become the second state in India to achieve 100% electrification of all households during June 2016. The installed capacity in the state has increased by 10% in the last 4.5 years. As a result of policy push and promotion, the cumulative renewable energy capacity in the state has reached 7,464 megawatts, which includes 4,059 megawatts of wind and 2,591 megawatts of solar. The state has also discovered very low tariff for solar power at 2.70 per unit, which was reduced from 6.49 per unit in the year 2014. The energy met has increased from 43,810 MU during 2013-14 to 62,000 MU during 2018-19, registering an increase of 9% annually. The per capita consumption of electricity has increased from 1174 units from 957 units during the period. An investment of around 36,604 crore has been made in the state in renewable energy since June 2014, which is generating employment to around 13,000 persons, mainly in the Rayalaseema region. The state is promoting energy conservation and efficiency measures in a big way. Under these schemes, 2.20 crore LED bulbs have been distributed to households as a replacement for incandescent bulbs. 6.23 lakh street lights have been replaced in urban local bodies with energy efficient lights. 20.09 lakh street lights have been replaced in gram panchayats with energy efficient lights. 2.84 lakh energy efficient fans and 1.4 lakh numbers of energy efficient tube lights have been distributed to the households, and 44,874 numbers of non-ISI pump sets have been replaced with energy efficient ISI pump sets. A target rupees 1 lakh efficient pump sets was proposed for replacement with energy efficient ISI pump set. AP Transco has achieved transmission availability of 99.90%, which is among the highest in the country. The AP Discoms have also achieved T&D losses of 9.7% by September 20, which is the lowest among the states owned utilities in the country. The state government effected no tariff increase to agriculture and domestic consumers in 0 to 900 units annum range during the last 4 years. For the next financial year, there has been no proposal for increase in tariff. The key achievement of AP State Fiber Net Limited, including connecting 5.8 lakh households and enterprises across 13 districts of Andhra Pradesh as on date, 4,000 plus villages across 620 plus mandals thus far, and 2,300 plus Zilla Parishads and municipal schools from virtual classrooms, APFS SFL, in the last 4.5 years has contributed to an increase of 5.7% of internet penetration in the state. Budget allocation for education department has been increased from 15,681 crores in 2014 to 24,961 crores in 2018-19. Initiatives like Manavuru Manabadi, Badi Pilustondi have reduced dropouts and improves gross enrollment ration and student retention. The better teacher-pupil ratio in AP, which is above the national average, was achieved through appropriate rationalization and consolidation of schools and teacher deployment. National Achievement Survey recorded significant improvement in AP rank and performance. In Class 10, AP state performance is first in mathematics and second in overall performance in all subjects. Programs like Gnanadhara, a systematic year-long remedial program designed to support poor performing students, helping in this regard. Effective implementation and real-time monitoring of the midday meal program, through which quality hot-cooked food is served to 35 lakh students of 45,528 schools, has been immensely contributed to retention rates of students. In the last 4 years, 3,640 digital classrooms have been set up. Also, 1,217 virtual classrooms have been established in distant and remote areas, consolidating the digital learning among government schools. On the school infrastructure front, 33,145 additional classrooms are being constructed at an estimated cost of 4,848 crore, besides construction of compound walls in 21,249 schools. Under the Badi Costa scheme, bicycles have been distributed to 1,87,318 grades 8 and 9 girl students. During 2018-19, it is proposed to distribute 3,81,142 bicycles under this program. Several policy initiatives like timely promotion, interstate district transfers, on-roadiums, rationalization have been taken to improve teacher service conditions. For intermediate education, 15 lakh textbooks have been distributed to 2 lakh students of government junior colleges. Efforts have been initiated to introduce digital classrooms in these colleges. To provide inclusive, affordable and quality higher education, the government have embarked the state universities and colleges with national and international ranking frameworks. 6 universities have obtained a place in India's top 100 universities, with Andhra University and Sri Venkateswara University finding a place in the top 50. Improved NAC accreditation of 10 state universities and 180 degree colleges is an indication of the improvement of quality parameters in the higher education in the state. The arrival of reputed national institutions like the IIT, NIT, IIM, AIMS, IISCR, NID, NIDM, and private institutions like VIT, SRM, Centurion, Kriya, XLRI, Amrita to the state has put the higher education scenario in the state to a high pedestal. Also, increasing number of industrial seminars and phenomenal increase in the state campus recruitment of students from the state is a reflection of the government's efforts in this field. To augment the human resources, government has issued orders to faculty for faculty recruitment of 1,385 teaching posts in the state universities, and 669 lecture posts in collegiate education, and 406 lecture institutes in technical education. To develop the campus as green campus, renewable energy has been utilized by installing solar equipment in 47 colleges, enabling students to learn in eco-friendly manner. The government of Andhra Pradesh are providing health services to the people through its various institutions and implementing various programs to strengthen the healthcare delivery system at all levels. The government has provided primary health centers in 7,548 subdivisions, 1,147 primary health centers, and secondary health services through 195 community health centers, 28 area hospitals, 38 district hospitals, and tertiary care health services through 23 teaching hospitals. To strengthen the healthcare deliveries within the state, several initiatives such as Talli Bidda Express, NTR Baby Kit, Chandrana Sanchara Chikitsa, National Free Dialysis Program, Mukhyamantri Arogya Kendralu, and NTR Vaidya Pariksha have been undertaken. As many as 7,19,512 postnatal women have utilized Talli Bidda services since the inception of this program. A fleet of 271 vehicles is used across the state. A total number of 6,91,489 mothers have been provided so far with NTR Baby Kits under Chandrana Sanchar Chikitsa. A doctor, nurse, a lab technician, and a pharmacist are mandatorily available in 292 mobile medical units in remote areas, and 50 types of drugs are dispensed, with 9 diagnostic tests and ECG conducted. NTR Vaidya Seva, with a view to provide enhanced and strengthened services under the NTR Vaidya Seva, government are implementing 873 surgical and 171 medical procedures to the poor people who are below poverty line in 455 empaneled hospitals. The total number of patients benefiting from the trust is 12,706 with an expenditure of 5,330 crores by the end of 2018. The state government announced further enhancement of maximum limit for treatment from Rs 2.5 lakhs to Rs 5 lakhs per family from April this year. Under the National Free Dialysis Program, 48 free dialysis centers are functioning across 13 districts in government sector. All dialysis patients are provided a monthly patient Rs 2,500 from the NTR Bharosa scheme. The Mukhyamantri Arogya Kendralu, which provides state-of-the-art health services free of cost to urban poor and slum dwellers, treated 75,76,281 outpatients for medical services, and 7,17,881 teleconsultancies are conducted. For NTR Vaidya Pariksha, there are 105 labs in operation, which includes 7 mother labs and 98 processing labs spread across 13 districts. A total of 1.5 crore patients have already availed of this service till date. 108 emergency response is a 24/7 free service for any emergency involving people. Hospital desk was established in 19 hospitals, 8 districts and 11 teaching hospitals to facilitate continuum of care from ambulance to hospital. Other health service initiatives of the state include Mukhyamantri EI Kendram, Mukhyamantri Bhala Suraksha, Mahaprasthanam and E-Aushadhi. Under universal health coverage, the state governments are implementing schemes such as Arogya Raksha, Employees Health Scheme, Working Journalists Health Scheme, and Amaravati Residents Health Scheme. Andhra Pradesh MedTech Zone at Visakhapatnam has developed an excellent ecosystem for medical devices manufacturing with facilities like process of testing of medical equipment, certification, regulation, marketing, as well as research and development program. 10 national organizations and 4 international centers and secretariats have been brought to the zone. The state government have increased the old age artist pension from 500 to 1,500 a month from January 2015. Financial help is being extended to 641 literary and cultural organizations, which are extended about 4.5 crore till date. GOs were issued to establish 7 academies, namely Sahitya Academy, Sangeet and Nritya Academy, Natak Academy, Folk and Creative Active Academy, Drishya Kala Academy, History Academy, and Science and Technology Academy. To encourage sportsmanship among children in age group of 12 to 18, 6 sports academies were established under Project Panchajanya. Currently, 600 promising sports persons in the said age group are being trained in 19 sports disciplines. NTR Krida Vikasa Kendrams are being established to provide sports facilities to the children, youth, men and women in all the 175 constituencies of Andhra Pradesh. The state government have established systems to ensure people-centric governance, taking advantage of technology to last mile beneficially by introducing necessary policy during the last 4 years. The state government are committed to ensure corruption-free governance and make the system accountable and transparent. The government have recently released white papers on 10 identified themes recently, highlighting the achievements in the last 4.5 years and the way forward for the next 5 years. So far, government had 6 rounds of Chandrababu Maavuru program with an intention to take administration to the doorstep of the people, to redress the grievances, to make them active stakeholders in development, planning, implementation and monitoring. The 6th round of JBMV program was conducted successfully from 2nd to 11th January 2019 throughout the state. About 70 lakh people participated in discussions on 10 themes besides sports and cultural activities. Real-time governance society started functioning from 26 November 2017 with a vote of people first to ensure 80% satisfaction to citizens, overall governments and the delivery schemes of schemes. Real-time governance is the first of its kind initiative by the government to enable positive changes in governance, public administration management by leveraging the tools of e-governance, technology and electronic communication. RTG has established a first of its kind Parikshara Vedika 1100, a grievance redressal scale and a communication platform. The Parishkara Veda has 750 desks manned by 2,000 personnel round the clock in 3 shifts. Government of Andhra Pradesh, through Real-Time Governance Society, collects real-time feedback from citizens, beneficiaries on the quality of the services, benefits they have availed. RTGS does satisfaction surveys with beneficiaries to assess the satisfaction of citizens in the implementation of programs. There has been a significant increase in improvement of satisfaction expressed by citizens. For example, programs like the PDS or the food ration has improved remarkably by 13% from 67 to 80.5%, and social security pension by 5% from 79 to 84%. AP weather forecasting and early disaster warning has helped the state to deal effectively with recent cyclones Titli and Petai with minimum losses. RTGS has also facilitated seamless transfer of compensation of cyclone relief to the affected farmers and others. RTGS enabled direct benefit transfer of Rs 530 crores to the respective bank accounts of the victims instantaneously within a period of 3 weeks from the date of the landfall of cyclone Titli. Andhra Pradesh has been a consistent topper in e-transactions topped by various states and urban territories, union territories of India as of December 2018. To enhance employee welfare, government has decided to provide house sites, flats to all government employees in the state. Further, the government have taken initiatives to redress the problems of government, like constitution of PRC, constitution of a committee for contributory pension scheme, gratuity and family pension to CPS families, additional pay of 10% for pension above 70 years of age, providing promotional avenues to police constables, issuance of employee health cards to provide cashless treatment, relaxation of rules in matters of compassionate appointments, payment of PRC arrears, minimum time scale to contract labours, time-bound scales and time-bound promotions to government doctors. Government have also substantially increased the salaries of Anganwadi workers, helpers, Ayas, Asha workers, home guards, VRAs, VOAs, contract and outsourced employees, Gopal Mitras. It is a matter of satisfaction to note that there has been reduction in all major heads of crime. This is due to positive engagement at all levels to reverse the rising crime graph and institutionalizing a zero-tolerance strategy towards crime and contribution of proactive leadership and robust organizational structure help to tackle this problem. Technology is used extensively in reducing the crime in the state, and various public applications such as LHMS and property information and networking system are developed and put in place for use and security of the place. Amravati capital city development is by far the largest ever socially inclusive development anywhere in any time in the history of the globe. The vision is to develop Amravati as a global economic hub and emerge as a global destination of people, investments, jobs, endowed with the world's best infrastructure. The overall cost of construction of Amravati rupees 51,687 crores in phase 1 and rupees 1,09,000 crores in total. Out of these 51,687 crores, construction works to be undertaken, rupees 41,297 crore works are under execution on ground. Works worth rupees 4,970 crores are in tendering process, and works worth rupees 5,420 crores are in the planning stage. A total of 320 kilometers of arterial and subarterial roads are planned as per the master plan. Out of the total, 258 kilometers are current under execution. Out of the total outlay of 19,769 crore for city-level infrastructure, rupees 14,630 crore works are in process. In order to make the city more accessible, 285 kilometers of roads have been awarded on top priority. These works are expected to be completed by early 2019. The designs of iconic state legislature building, the High Court, have been finalized and will tender out shortly. The project is expected to be completed in 24 months. The integrated secretariat, the HOB building, is expected to be completed by October 19. Construction of over 3,840 units of apartments for MLAs, AIS, NGO, GO, and Class 4 employees is nearing completion, and construction of bungalows for 186 industrials is under tender process. The designs for the Raj Bhavan, CM bungalow are in the final stages. Premier institutes such as VIT, AP, SRM University have begun operations. Amrita University and NID are in advanced stage of construction. 8 schools of national and international repute have been allotted lands. Startup of 6.84 square kilometers is being developed by the consortium of Singapore companies and government of Andhra Pradesh. Despite the difficulties encountered in our journey after 2014 diversification, the government of Andhra Pradesh has strived hard and recorded remarkable improvement in its fiscal, economic and social conditions. It is a matter of grave pride for the state government that Andhra Pradesh received more than 660 awards, the largest for any state, for its performance across various sectors by national and international agencies. These awards are a testament to the performance of the state government that delivered transparent, responsive, inclusive, equitable, effective, efficient, accountable and participatory development and governance model. I reiterate that Andhra Pradesh is poised to spearhead the country in leveraging technology for development and governance and in enhancing happiness levels of people. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring message.
ఇక ఈనాటి ఈ గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవ వేడుకలో అద్భుతమైన ప్రదర్శన కనబరిచిన ఆర్ముడ్ మరియు అనార్ముడ్ కంటింజెంట్స్ కి బహుమతి ప్రదానం చేయవలసిందిగా ఈనాటి ముఖ్య అతిథి గవర్నర్ గారిని అభ్యర్థిస్తున్నాం.
Best Armed Contingent, Indian Army. Best Unarmed Contingent, NCC Boys.
కంటింజెంట్స్ కమాండర్స్ తో పాటు యూనిట్ ఆఫీసర్స్ కూడా వేదిక వద్దకు రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాం.
Second best armed contingent, AP Special Police Battalion. Second best unarmed contingent, NCC Girls. Special prize to Social Welfare Bagpipe Band Bandmaster Bapuji. And a special memento to Odisha Police Contingent.
అందరి కంటింజెంట్స్ కమాండర్స్ తో పాటు యూనిట్ ఆఫీసర్స్ కూడా వేదిక వద్దకు రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాం.
రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వ ప్రగతిని సూచిస్తూ సాగిన శకటాల ప్రదర్శనలో ఉత్తమ శకటాలుగా ఎంపిక చేయబడిన 3 శకటాల విభాగాలకు బహుమతి ప్రదానం చేయాల్సిందిగా గౌరవనీయులైన గవర్నర్ శ్రీ ఈఎస్ఎల్ నరసింహన్ గారిని అభ్యర్థిస్తున్నాం.
ప్రథమ ఉత్తమ శకటం సమాచార పౌర సంబంధాల శాఖ శకటం శకటం సమాచార పౌర సంబంధాల శాఖ శకటం. ఉత్తమ ద్వితీయ శకటం అటవీ శాఖ శకటం. ఉత్తమ తృతీయ శకటం పర్యాటక శాఖ శకటం.
होगा